Hi, welcome to Half-Naked Handyman. Today we're talking about shop safety. Number one thing, loose clothing. You don't want excessively loose clothing. You want to be careful of this because it can get caught in tools, it can caught in machines, it can catch on the pieces you're working on and potentially pull you either into it or it onto you. You also have to worry about it dipping into things such as paint or oil or gasoline or whatever you're working with. Say you're working with paint. You bend over to dip your paintbrush and it dips into the bucket. Then you've got paint on your shirt, then you've got paint on the floor, then you got paint on you. Maybe you got paint on the dog, or maybe you got paint on your lover. You don't know, and unless it's finger paint, I'm guessing you probably don't want it all over the house. Next, we're going to talk about eye protection. Eye protection is very important in the shop, especially from things popping up or squirting and splashing you in the face. Now, you want to be sure also with eye protection that you're wearing it while cutting and doing other things such as hammering or things, because you can get sawdust or wood chips or metal splinters in your eyes, which can cause severe or permanent damage. All right, with ear protection, you always want to wear earplugs or ear muffs. I mean, say you're working in the shop and you're working around some heavy machinery. The heavy machinery usually puts out loud decibels. Say like your lover when they're yelling at you. You usually want to cover something up. You don't know. So protect your ears, not only for your own benefit, but maybe for theirs as well. Now we're going to tell you about work gloves. They protect your hands from nicks, cuts, scratches, splinters, depending on what you're working with. Wearing gloves can be very important in the shop, but knowing when to wear gloves can be just as important. When working with machinery, it can be a great idea not to wear gloves because these can catch and bind in a machine just like excessively loose clothing. These differ from rubber gloves, which help keep your hands clean while using paints or other things. Now, we don't have any rubbers here, so I can't show you any of those. So, knowing the time when it's appropriate and not appropriate to wear gloves is a great idea to protect your hands, but also protect you. All right, last but not least, you always want to remove any jewelry and anything you have around your wrists or on your hands to avoid being caught or bound up in machines. This can be very hazardous, not only to your jewelry, but also to your hands and fingers.